What are you doing out here? Yes, I suppose that is true. I have been more pensive than usual lately. I've had a lot to think about. But it's nothing for you to be concerned about. I assure you. I'm sure you have more important things to do than sitting here with me. Please, go enjoy your day. I don't want to sully your mood. You don't want to leave me alone? Excuse me. Please, just give me a moment. No, everything is fine. But I must insist you go. I'll be all right, but I need some time to collect myself. No, I don't need you to... Don't touch me! Please. He'll only make it worse. I didn't mean that. I know you're trying to help, and I appreciate it. But I need to be alone for the time being. I can't. I don't want you to concern yourself with this. I'm not ill, just contemplative. It will pass, I assure you. Why do you keep insisting I'm unwell? Oh, those flowers. Did you pick those for me? No? You found them in my room and noticed they were all crumpled and bloody. That is pretty damning, huh? Fine, I yield. You're right. I'm sorry I tried to hide this from you. I didn't want you to notice anything was wrong. But it's impossible to keep secrets from you. You always know. You have such a powerful intuition. I really didn't want to bother you with this. But I suppose I have no choice anymore. Although a part of me was ready to swallow my confession and take this to my grave. I can't help but be tempted by what could be, if I can bring myself to take a chance. I can explain myself. So please, just hear what I have to say. I know I won't last much longer if I stay silent. I might have already waited too long. Will you listen? Thank you. The truth is, there's been a powerful curse placed on me. Well, perhaps not placed on me. It came about more naturally than that. I have developed a type of magical ailment, curse-like in nature, through my own emotional torment. Sort of my own fault, really. But you're the only person who could possibly help me. I'm sure you know that I can't divulge more details than that. But those flowers you found are part of the problem. Actually, speaking of, you really should put those down. They're bad for your skin. I don't want you to get a rash. Fine. We'll talk. But don't touch your eyes until you wash your hands. Okay. Good. Well, yes, I did say that you're the only one who can help. It's hard to explain, but I know how to break the curse. I need to ask you a difficult question, and I need you to be very honest with me. Lying will do neither of us any good. Do you love me, Starlight? I know you must think it's a strange time to ask. But yes, it is relevant to the curse, I assure you. You're clearly very worried about me. You're sensitive to my health and mood. I'm quite sure you care about me. But do you love me? I need to know. I hate to burden you with such a question. I know this must be sudden. I'm sorry. I don't want... It's the only way to... Oh. So Calcifer was right about this after all. I didn't think you could actually fall in love with me. But... what a relief. I was so afraid to tell you. It's been tormenting me. I truly never thought it would end. It's such a painful curse. It started with just petals. White petals, or sometimes a soft pink. They tasted so bitter, and if I didn't spit them up quickly enough, I'd get sick to my stomach. As time went on, petals became whole flowers, which choked me and made my throat itch. Then, full springs of white foxglove, usually stained red. Horribly unpleasant to cough up. I've known since the very first petal exactly the nature of my situation. I knew that my love for you had festered inside me until I brought this curse upon myself. It's what happens when you have a heart like mine. You keep things buried inside of it until you can't anymore. A heart like this is prone to all sorts of maladies. This curse in particular is known as Hanahaki, and there are very few ways for it to end. I'm truly very lucky that you've returned my feelings and broken the curse. Those poisonous flowers were blooming in my heart and in my lungs, weighing on me, filling my mouth with their bitter taste. I knew that if I let it continue, it would eventually kill me. But I was afraid. What if I had confessed, only to find that your heart did not belong to me? Your rejection would have only killed me faster, after all. Until now, I haven't had the courage to take that chance. Well, I can hardly call my actions courageous. If you hadn't forced my confession out of me, I might have just let that curse be my end. In fact, I was almost certain that I would choke on those flowers before I could bring myself to tell you. And there is only one way to survive the curse if your affection is not returned. And that would be to denounce love altogether and lose the ability to experience love for others. I'm not sure such a life is worth living. You saved me, Starlight. The bitter taste, the weight in my chest, they're both gone now. I had forgotten what it felt like to be so unburdened. Thank you. I'm honored to have your love. If you enjoyed this content, then you should consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel. You can also get your own personal audio at anigomi.com/commissions. As for adult listeners, head to patreon.com/anigomi for more exclusive content. I hope to see you again soon, Starlight.